I'm here. I don't know if YouTube's here or not. All right. Seems like YouTube is now catching up. I've been online for 2 minutes now, and I'm just seeing that starting to it's finally starting to stream. So, got one person here. Give it a minute or two. Welcome for those who are joining in. I don't know why it's telling me that chat is disabled. Trying to play around with some settings, making sure the chat's working, because this should show me chat's not working. I don't know why that would be. Trying to play around with some settings, making sure the chat's working, because this should show. Well, in one spot it's showing me it's working, and on my OBS is saying it's not working. That's locked. I don't know why. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see if this works. I don't know why. Well, I'll keep an eye on it in this other stream. So, welcome back to another video. You know, I don't get that many people watching live during the live part. I tend to get a lot more people who are watching the recorded version. I don't know if I'm going to even keep doing the live. It doesn't really make sense if there's only going to be, 10 people who watch the live part. I think the timing has something to do with it also. I've had people tell me that, right now I can only do it when my computer's available. But when I get my computer built for my house, which I've been talking about for 4 or 5 months now, I'll be able to do it at a better time. People suggested about 2 hours later from where it's at now, which would be, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. But that seems to be a little bit better time. Right now, people are getting off of work and different things like that and don't have time to watch the live. I guess that's why I have, 5 or 8, 6, 7 people who come into the live, but yet I got 105 who watch the recorded version later. So, let's wait and see if we get a couple more people in here. Thanks to the people who are in here already. Biggest thing is please make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I reached 12,000 subscribers. I've actually lost 5 or 6 subscribers today. I don't know why, but I was at 12,010. And for some reason, I'm back down to like 12,001 or 2 or something. Hey, it is what it is. I can't sweat it. But, so if you can, please like the video. A couple of things I wanted to discuss. Also wanted to bring in, I had some people suggest this, and if y'all know me at all, I don't ask for anything. Even when people even when people offered me free devices and paying for devices and stuff like that, because I've helped them in the past with some tokens and stuff like that. And I'll keep telling everybody, not financial advice, because yes, sometimes I might give some good advice that helps you out on the back end, and sometimes some of my advice doesn't work out. But you know, some people suggested that discuss my computer build. My computer build is going to be for my channel to do more live streams, to do more how-to videos, and since it's going to directly affect my channel, to suggest a fundraiser. At the aspect that this is going, you know, I got half the things about paid for, but you know, I need some things for the computer. Also need some things for the YouTube studio that's going to go directly to the channel. Some people have businesses. Some people need business write-offs, or something like that. And one thing we were looking at is when you look at, man, I didn't realize how long that this computer build had been going on for. But when you look at it, I actually have it labeled Computer Build 2023. And, you know, I got a couple of things. I got this right now, my Amazon cart. But, you know, I still need my hard drive. Still need a PC case. Still need a GPU and some fans and my liquid cooler and the Windows 11. I have a monitor already. So some people suggested reaching out, and if people want to send me crypto or something like that, and then if they have a business, I can advertise their business for them on the bottom of the page or something like that. You know, somewhere down here in the bottom, I could do some business advertising. I got a friend right now who is helping me host a Wingbits device, and that's the crawfish video that y'all see every now and then, or that y'all see in my description. But again, it's only for people who are in South Texas, because I don't think he's going to go drop to Nebraska. So, you know, I really don't want to get involved in, you know, free stuff from crypto type influencers or companies or something like that, because y'all know I try to be about as unbiased as possible. Even though I have, for full transparency, I have reached out to some other, and this is just taking advice from some other YouTubers that I've been talking to, that I've reached out to, it's like SolarX. I'm very interested in the SolarX miner. It's a new project. I'd love to be able to get my hands on one. I don't want to pay for it. Don't have that funds right now. I don't even know the availability, but hey, you know, that's what this channel is geared for, is that type of passive income mining, and also the Facebook group that we have. And I would love to be able to get a hold of that and get it tested out for y'all. Y'all know I'd be fair and honest with y'all. Maybe they looked into my channel and realized I'm too fair and honest, and that's why I didn't get anything back from them. I reached out to them over Twitter, because that's what I was told by some of the other crypto, the influencers that I talked to. No, especially like Tech Hustler and them. I know Tech Hustler is very big into that. He gets these devices and even gets an extra device to do giveaways and stuff. I'd love to be able to do giveaways for y'all, you know, especially now I got 12,000 subscribers. You know, I've reached out to Chirp. It still reminds me, and I hate to say this, but it just reminds me of like the helium days. They're doing a lot of promotions right now, and I just replied to them on Twitter or X with some new social media post they just had about some new big great thing they had, and my comment to them was, well, that's great for the very few handful of people that have been able to get their miners. I'm not saying the project is going to be like helium. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm just talking about the mining aspect of, there's 1,000, maybe 1,000 miners that are out there. They put up 100 miners the other day. They sold out stupidly quick or something like that. And I don't even know if it was 100. It might have been less than that. And they sold out so stupidly quick. It was stupid. And the hype's there now. Hey, I've been following Chirp since last year, before we got involved in that other stupid project. And the first thing out their mouth is they want $800, and they can't tell us anything about the project. Can't even show us a miner. Can't show us what the project's about. Of course I'm not getting involved in it. It screamed scam. apparently they just didn't know the order they should be doing things in, because now they are operational, and the people who paid the $800 and took that chance, they did great, or they're doing great. And because there's very few miners online. So, we'll see how that goes with them. But, I reached out to them. I reached out to XNet. I'd love to get a device for XNet, or 2 devices, and do a giveaway. I'm concerned about the price token going down, or rewards going down, but I'd like to be able to get a device. So I've reached out to those kind of people for that. But I would still do a fair and honest review for y'all on that. So some other things I've been working on, I've been pushing this also a lot, is I do have another YouTube channel. I'm trying to upload more stuff. I'm trying to get more involved in stuff. Grumpy Dad Outdoors. As you can see, I still have the basic G logo. I haven't had a chance to really make a logo yet. I'm hoping I can get some fishing videos done either this weekend or next weekend. Now we got some time opening up for that, and maybe make some logo between hunting and fishing and outdoors and cooking, and make some little fancier logo, kind of like what I did, here. Not that this one's all great, but I'm trying to really push that. So in my description for my videos, there's always a link for Grumpy Dad Outdoors. If y'all can just please go and subscribe to it, I'd really appreciate it. Y'all check some videos out. Hoping to do some more cooking videos and stuff like that. Just need time. I've been concentrating so much on this stuff right here on the crypto side. I have really, plus we haven't been fishing. Hunting's over with. But I joined a new hunting lease. I'm planning on doing a lot more hunting this year if time allows. And there will be more hunting videos if you're interested in that. I have a buddy, Saltwater Madness, that has the channel. I can't really point way over there. But I have a link in the description for Saltwater Madness. He wants to do some collab, as the kids call collab videos of because I have several more subscribers than he does, and he wants me to go fishing with him on his boat. He does some great saltwater fishing, speckled trout, redfish and stuff. Very successful. My son really wants to go. It's just getting the time to go, but I'm planning on doing that because I'd love to do some fishing videos to add to Grumpy Dad Outdoors. So if y'all can, I would really, really appreciate the help on that. Also, y'all know I am very big on right now pushing X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And that's another thing. If y'all are on X at all, please go to @GrumpyDad56. Please join it for me. I would really appreciate that. I'm pushing that also hard. And when I don't have time to make full videos and stuff like that, but I see different things coming through in the news, I'm trying to quickly forward it to Grumpy Dad 56, stuff like that. We also have our Facebook page. I don't know. Facebook page has kind of slowed down. It was started as a DFly page, but after all the copyright, goofiness and stuff like that, we quickly renamed it to DPIN and other passive income projects. So if you search for this, DPIN and other passive income, the channel should pop up. And I forward some of my video stuff in here. I got other people, they get involved and they push what different projects they're looking at right now. So join it. It's we try to keep the scammers out of it. As you can see right now, I got one pending approval now. So when people, same thing, potential spam. So people join, you have to answer the video, you have to answer the question. So it's a way just to kind of keep that clean so that I don't have, people trying to take advantage of people and stuff like that. So if y'all can join that, I would really, really appreciate it. So what's going on in the news now? I know this is a very, very, very touchy subject. I even contemplated not talking about it, but to me, it does somewhat, I think, is going to affect crypto. And if you haven't heard, Donald Trump was convicted today on a slew of charges. Now, I'm not here to say whether or not the trial was fair. If his trial's not fair, I try to keep a lot of my personal opinions out of it because I don't want to wreck all the momentum I've gotten on this YouTube, because some people are going to hate him. Some people are going to love him. Some people think whatever he says is the devil. And some people think whatever he says is the truth. And I'll be honest with you, I am in between. I make it no secret that for my entire life, I've been a very conservative, with conservative leanings type of person. But I've always said that I take a common sense or my own approach to certain things. I have friends that are in LGBT. I've been to their weddings. I fully support them. If they want to be married and as happy as I am at home being married, and that's what they want, God bless them. They don't push that towards anybody else. That's how they live their own life, and God bless them. That's just how I feel. So, you know, I can't sit here and say I am 100% pro all conservative or liberal or anything like that. If you don't think Joe Biden is wrecking our economy, go buy some milk. And again, I don't want to get in this big political thing. I've been trying to tell my Republican friends who, you know, I hate Joe Biden. It is what it is. I think he can't make it up the steps. I've seen in person where the media tries to hide how incapable he is in his own staff. But I think people ignore that because they don't want this. My point I'm getting at is, if you have paid attention the last 4 years in crypto, Biden has done nothing to help the crypto community. Nothing. He still has Gary Gensler in charge today of the SEC. And as long as that keeps going on, he is not trying to help it. Trump has been mum about crypto, and then within the last 2 weeks starts bringing up that he's going to take crypto money because he needs money, you know, because he keeps asking for support and financial support and donations. And now he's going to take crypto, and then mentions that he wants to free so-and-so and take crypto. And now all of a sudden everybody thinks he's crypto God. You know, I don't know what my YouTube over here has closed out. So keep going. So now, you know, and RFK, look, I was kind of supporting RFK because I'm looking for crypto who's going to be very, very pro crypto. Yes, RFK used to be liberal. He used to be a very staunch Democrat. Now he's going down the independent aisle. I just can't believe when you look at like this article, this is the best Republicans could come up with. I do say that my stocks were doing better. Milk didn't cost as much. Gas, whatever, didn't cost as much. But I've also said that if this man gets elected, somehow he gets elected, I think he'll be fighting so many battles, it ain't going to help. I don't know what happens next. But this is a big thing that's happening in the country, so I wanted to cover it. I'm not saying I agree with it, disagree with it. You know, he did hush money, porn star hush money. Everybody knew that. Now, all of a sudden, it's this big deal. Nobody wants to look into what Hunter Biden did. You have him on camera doing stuff. You know he had these, you know, Russian or whatever jobs. And I just don't like the hypocrisy in politics. No matter who's in office, there's always a hypocrisy going on. And I am very worried about the next 4 years of this country. And that's what I'm getting at is all right. I just right, you know, me, I just wish there's a none of the above section right now. But no matter who you look at, there's negatives towards it. And again, I hate to get in this rant, but I'm just discussing it today because one of the very, very few times you will ever see politics being discussed on this channel, because I know it will alienate some people, and I don't want to do that. You know, I'm here to help you all out as much as possible. But this is, to me, a big subject because it's all you've been hearing about in the last week is Trump's so pro crypto now. But then now you got this that happens. And then now what's going to happen is, you know, 34 counts in hush money trial. But then you got certain people say he's going to jail. I can tell you right now, the man has no criminal history. These are not serious felonies. He is not going to jail. Mark my words, he's not going to jail. He might be on probation, parole, something, whatever you want to call it. But I just can't see that ever happening. They're talking about already that he might push all this verdict stuff until after the election. It's going to be crazy. This country's going to be crazy. And I just wish that there's a way the country can come together. And I think that's really my biggest point is I'm sick of the division. The last couple of presidents, everything's just kind of started this divide. And as a country, at some point, are we ever, look, I might be negative and grumpy. I don't see it happening in my lifetime. To me, it's all it is more and more division. I can't believe this is the best the Republicans could come up with. Democrats should be ashamed of themselves because they know they got a guy that can't walk up the steps and he gets lost on the stage. But it seems like the Democrats are too busy pointing at Trump to realize what they got. Republicans are too busy pointing at Biden to see what they got. And hey, maybe some crypto memes will blow up with more Trump and more, Biden memes or something, meme coins or something like that. So again, I bring this up strictly because of I'm wondering how it's going to affect crypto. And I just think it will. But Biden has been anti-crypto his entire, time in office. And then all of a sudden, the last week, you got Democrats that vote for this crypto bill. And now all of a sudden, they want people to believe that they're pro-crypto. You weren't pro-crypto for 3.5 years. But that is the and this ain't the Republican and Democrat. This is all of them. This is the politician playbook is right before it's election time. Let me pretend like I'm for a certain thing, even though I didn't vote for that and I didn't act like that. Let me vote that certain way to act like I'm supporting it. And I don't know. Luckily, I'm gonna tell y'all really, in my state, it doesn't matter if I vote Roseanne Barr or Bozo the Clown, because in my state, Louisiana votes predominantly Republican by a large margin. So my one vote don't count. My one vote doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if I go, and I fully believe everybody should go vote. The fact that you only have 55% turnout is a disgrace. You have people who lost their lives to give us the right to go vote and fought for that right for this country, for that to happen years ago. And for men, for women, for minorities, and everybody to have the right to go vote. How can you not vote? Vote for somebody. Just go vote. People fought hard for the right for that. Go vote. So, that's my daddy rant, I guess, today is go vote. No matter who you're going to vote for, go vote. Now, again, I hate to talk about that. I don't want to lose any more subscribers. Plus and minuses to every person that's running. Every person that's running is plus and minuses. I get you have to figure out who you want, who has more leanings towards how you feel, and then go vote. Again, my concern is the country, trying to get this country to come back together somehow. I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't see it happening with this election. That's for sure. But we'll see how that goes. So, other positive news, since we're in a great mood now. It is snowing in Miami because WeatherXM has come to mainnet. You have people online who were taking notes from the grumpy guy saying, I can't believe this until it happens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it happened. And people, I put a tweet out for this earlier with Twitter. People can't read. People don't want to read. People just don't go to Discord. Like I tell everybody on all my videos, I know y'all don't like Discord, but when y'all are in testnet projects, where else are you going to get the updates? Yes, you can get some updates from Twitter, X, whatever like that, or Facebook. But really, this right here, I can remember it's backwards. This right here is where you're going to get your updates. You have to go into the Discord. They were telling everybody. I was telling people in every one of my Monday videos, and I had people arguing with me. Y'all can't see my rules up here, but number one is I told you so. My little saying. I tried telling y'all, testnet tokens during WeatherXM meant nothing. I had 300 and something tokens, I think it was. They all got wiped out. I read and understood that. And I had people arguing with me that, no, that's why you're getting the 0.0, bonus ones because you've been on a testnet for so long. And they wouldn't be giving you that if it didn't mean nothing. And I said, okay, well, we'll figure, we'll see what happens. And you have people on Discord who are losing their minds because How did I lose all my tokens? Like, they are accusing people of scamming them and rug pulling and all this stuff like that when they have clearly said this was going to happen. So you're starting over from zero. And for how long you have been online, you're going to get a percentage also of an additional, point zero certain tokens over the next 365 days. People are very upset about that. But again, they're not hiding that. That has been like that for a while. Now, let me see if I can do this without giving away everything that I have. I want to see if I can somehow pull up my MetaMask. So bear with me for a second because I'm trying to do this without showing everything. All right. Looks like I got it. So what I wanted, because I've had a couple people ask me this, and I don't have no problem showing people this. So on MetaMask, I got to do a full display show. But on MetaMask, you have to make sure you have the Arbitrum 1 network picked. If you are on Base still because you're with that other project that we don't talk about, or Polygon, or Ethernet, or Avalanche, because we were messing with Big Red token a while back. If you're on any of these other ones, you cannot import the Weather XM token. You have to be on Arbitrum. Not only that, you have to have Ethereum in here to transact WXM. Now, what the goofy part is, if you have Ethereum with Base, let's see if I can find one of my, see, I got a demo one. Let's see. So here you go. I have a little bit of Ethereum on the Base network. So people are asking me, like, how would I get Ethereum? Bridging sometimes takes a good amount of coins. I'm sure some people might know some easy ways to do it. But the only thing I can figure is somehow sending Ethereum, I'm going to give you a perfect example. Right now I have, I have no faith that this is ever going to be worth anything. So that's why I took all my Ethereum out of here. But right now I have 0.001 ETH or 33 cents in this wallet. But if I go down to this network, same wallet, now I have 0 ETH because I don't have any ETH on the Arbitrum. And I think that is reading the Discord, reading what people are sending me, and asking for help with. This is throwing some people off. Me, the easiest way to do this is buy some Ethereum, just a tiny little bit of Ethereum on Coinbase or one of your other exchanges. When you're on Coinbase and you want to send, or like Ethereum right here, this Ethereum address would be my Arbitrum. I'll tell you what, let's go back to WeatherXM. So here's Ethereum. I'm on the Arbitrum network. So when I tried, this is my wallet, I would copy this address and then I would go to Coinbase, buy a small amount of Ethereum, and I would go to send Ethereum on Coinbase. On the top right corner, it's going to ask you which network do you want to send it on, and you want to send it on Arbitrum. If you try to send it on Ethereum network, if you try to send it on Base network, it's not going to make it there. Now, this says that there's a bridge that you can use, MetaMask portfolio and stuff like that. I've never used it. I'm not that familiar with it. Again, I try to make some things simple. I just know in the past, especially when we had to move stuff with that other project I can't stand talking about no more. I know that when I tried bridging stuff, the transfer rates and the price difference was stupid. Hey, it might not be like that no more. Anybody can tell me, it was different, but I don't know. So, but still, Weather XM is now on bear with me. It's been a long day. It went from storming, raining earlier today, so I went out to try to get a couple of things done at work, because right when it quit raining, I thought it would be cooled off, and it was cooled off a little while. Then the clouds went away, and then it got hot like a sauna, and I baked all day outside, and it was crazy. But I just want to go over my sheet that we normally go over on Mondays, the passive income sheet. And here we are. And you gotta love live. I know I say it every week, but so now this is my normal sheet that I have on Mondays. So now we can move Weather XM officially. Make a little hole here, and we can take Weather XM now and place it in the mainnet section. Woohoo! Need to figure out how to do little party streamers and stuff on the live stream. So Weather XM now, and we'll keep it at 2 for right now, because helium was always number 1 by default. Weather XM, I'm seeing, when I checked the pricing earlier, tell you what, we can go check the price together. CoinMarketCap did not have Weather XM listed yet, but CoinGecko did. And there's a beer coin. Man, what will they think of next? Beer coin. 713 billion circulating supply. See how easy I get sidetracked? So we have WXM. Oh, look at MAGA had down 22%. MAGA's down 4%. All right, let's try this again. WXM. So the WXM token started off at $2.13, $2.26, and that was as of this morning, and it's down to $1.25. Hey, you're making 3 on a good setup. You're making 3, almost 4 tokens a day, $4 a day at 30 days, $100 a month if these prices stay. One of the big questions that people ask about this and like demo and stuff like that is, what is the buying pressure of this? If somebody knows, they can tell me. Like when somebody wants to buy this weather data, are they using and I just realized y'all can't even see this because of the way I have the screen set up. Let's try that. How's that? So it's down 38%. I'm not sweating that, because when it first got released, this was the steady price it was at, and then it dropped. But if it can stick at this price, one thing that I did not realize, I'll tell y'all right now, again, I tell everybody, I joined this project because I like the weather. I'm a weather geek. When this weather came through earlier today, I'm in the National Weather Service private chat with the weather people directly. I have a link to that because of my job and stuff, and I'm reporting things directly to them. I am a weather geek also. Crypto also geek. So therefore, Weather XM in crypto was a perfect project for me. I'm in this project for the fun and just to kind of merge those two projects together as a way of being able to talk to discuss to people as a bridge between. I'm not in this one for Lambos or financial freedom. If I can ROI my, whatever I pay for this $200 or $300, it's a good thing for me if I can just make my ROI back. But I'm curious to know, kind of like what some people brought up with Demo and some of these other ones, where's the buying pressure going to come in? Helium, at least part of their whole tokenomics is they're burning HNT and burning different things like that with they're burning those different things like that for HNT. I'm sorry, I got distracted by something else over here. Therefore, there's a buying pressure for when they use that data and stuff like that. People brought that up for Demo. People have brought that up for one of the other tokens I can't think right now. WeatherXM's the same thing. Now, if part of the project is when people buy the WeatherXM data that it burns this token or that it uses that token as a buying pressure, that's good. There's only 100,000 supply. That is stupidly low. That is awesome. 100,000 tokens. No, I'm sorry. 100 million tokens. Still, that is a awesome supply. So I don't think you're going to see this one fall to 0.0003 cents. So I am curious to see that. But Jonathan, I see what you're saying, but nobody has those tokens, buddy. That's the whole thing is nobody got tokens for 2 years. With beta and testing that tokens, those all went away. You started at 0 today on WeatherXM. Now, what I brought up, what you're saying is, and I agree with you on, are some of these projects like Grass, where people are just loading up on millions and millions and millions of coins. And every time they delay tests, mainnet and stuff like that, people are just building up millions and millions of coins. This is one of the bad things about staying in testnet too long, is you're going to have all these tokens and you don't want to see them all get dumped at one time. WeatherXM, everybody started at 0 at 9 a.m. or whatever time that was this morning. Your wallet started off at 0. That's when you got your first drop today, and people are saying that they got their 3 point something tokens and they sold. You already have somehow 132,000 trading volume, which is I mean, a lot of people did sell, but when you do the math, I don't know if it says how many holders there are. I am curious to know that, how many holders there are of that coin. I guess that's something I have to look into, but I am curious. Let's see. See, this says there's only 4 holders, so that's not right. That's something I have to look into. But anyway, if that's the right token, it might not even be the right token. Let me see. Let me go to MetaMask. Look up. Actually, it's on the Discord. There is instructions on how to, for those who need to see it, discussing the beta rewards, how beta rewards are going to. Jonathan, I'm just seeing your message, man. They just removed beta. That's what everybody's up in arms right now. Even though they said straight out on YouTube videos they did, on AMAs that they did, in the Discord and the announcements, everything, they all said beta testing was strictly to test the rewards mechanism. They told everybody, the coins you see, don't even look at them, because you're going to start at 0 at mainnet. And that's what they did. They started at mainnet. So, and then what happens is, see, I thought it was a year, but actually it's 425 days. So they know the possible time from day one of beta testing, or when you put a device online a year or two ago. They know when that time started to today. If that's X amount of hours, you know, somebody do the college math for me. Let's just say that was 3,000 hours. 3,000 hours. If you had your device online during beta for 500 of those hours, whatever that percentage is, 500 out of 3,000 hours, you getting the 500% or whatever percentage it is of, but they're breaking that down. So let's just say that's like 300 tokens. You're getting 300 tokens spread out over the next 425 days. They don't want to give everybody them bonus tokens at one time because they know they were going to get dumped. And that's what everybody in this Discord is going bananas about, because where's my tokens at? I had 300 tokens, or, you know, I had 300 tokens. If you look at my last, let me see, let's see. Passive income, Weather XM. So when I did my video on Monday, I started off at 0 because I knew this was getting erased. But when you look at Weather XM, so I had, as of last week, I had 318 beta tokens. I was also getting an additional, because I put my device online sometime around Christmas, January. So when it already figured out to give people kind of a heads up, hey, this is the bonus you can start getting every day for the next 425 days. So I was getting 3.3 a day from my machine being online, and plus a 0.223 bonus. So I was getting 3.52. No, which is 350. Let's just say right now it's 350 times, what was it, $1.25. That's $4.37 a day times 30. That's $131 a month. $1,500 a year. Now, that's just some very stupidly rudimentary numbers, because we know tokens are going up and down. Now, I hate again to ever compare this to helium, but when I got into helium was under $1 a helium coin. People never thought it was going to make it. People never thought that nothing was going to happen. And next thing you know, it's up to $40. Now, am I saying that's going to happen? Please don't snip that little one thing that Grumpy Dad said this is going to $40. I don't believe that at all. You know, but again, I'm not into Weather XM for Lambos or financial freedom. I would like to ROI. So I'm planning on sitting on these tokens for as long as I can. But I've also said that this channel during this bull market is going to be about sipping profits. I'm not going to watch my Exodus wallet like I did at the end of the last bull cycle drop 90%. Then I want to go shove my head in the toilet and flush it, because I was all about diamond hands, baby. We diamond hand and don't sell diamond hands. And I watched my freaking portfolio go down 90%. You know, one thing Wendy O has always said is moon bags. You take profits going up, you take profits coming down, and you take profits that you know at least your initial investment's out of it. So everything after that, if your initial's out of it, you're going to, everything, you don't care what really happens to it to a point, because you got your initial out of it. Yes, I would like to at some point during this bull cycle, I'm hoping the Weather XM token goes up and I can take my initial, whatever it was, $300-400 out of what I paid for that Weather XM device. And then after that, it's a moon bag. GeoNet, I hope the same thing. I mean, I'm not going to take my initial investment out in the beginning because I'm not going to have no tokens. But, you know, you want to get it up and then start sipping some profits out. You know, listen, I think it's a great time to be in some of these projects. That's why I'm bringing this thing up. You know, Weather XM kind of gives us kind kind of a little bit of excitement in our pants, if that's the way you want to say it, because I keep trying to say that we know that all these test nets are not going to make it. Let's just be honest. If I had to be a betting person right now, I think this is ranked pretty well as far as what I feel the chances of success are. Nadix and Swordchain could probably be 1-1. Nadix has got their hands in a bunch of different partnerships, and I don't see them doing that. And I don't see people partnering with them if they weren't close to going to mainnet. Swordchain also, they should be very, very close to mainnet. They got validators. They just opening up more. I forget what it is, but they have validators and they have nodes, some kind of node runners or road runner nodes or something like that. I don't see them going that far if they weren't going to be going to mainnet. This is why we get into these projects. This is why we take chances with these projects, because yes, we could have wasted our time with grass. Grass didn't cost us a dime to get in. It costs us a little bit of computer power. I have 6 laptops at one time that were on different networks running grass. I told everybody I don't trust it. I told everybody do not put grass on a computer if you're planning on running any kind of or paying any kind of bills with it. That's how little trust I had in it. Yes, I got 2 million tokens, but what? You cannot find anything about the coin online. There's no white papers as far as coin tokenomics. You can't even find, they got some BS names for their people, but they've never been fully doxed. Nobody knows if they exist or not. I have zero faith in grass making it. But again, it didn't cost anything to get in. Silencio is a fun project. I run Silencio all the time. I ran it just now. My timer went off that my 30 minutes was up. I put it at different parts of my building just to get different readings and stuff like that. To hit different GPS hexes. I hit it today while I was doing lunch. While I was out in my truck doing work, I'm running Silencio at those different sites to get those hexes. To me, it's a fun, cool project. It's like a challenge. I like these challenges where I can get ranked up and stuff like that. I am trying to get up above 1500 rank, and I'm fighting and clawing, and I can't do it. It's kind of a fun thing, but you're not hearing anything about anything further with the test net, mainnet, nothing. That kind of worries me. Nadix, Swordchain, this is why we get in, because we're so early in that it's really going to benefit us, because I used these two, for example, GeoNet, HiveMapper, and Demo. If you're trying to get into this late, we're kind of late to that party. I tell everybody, this is not financial advice, but I wouldn't buy any more Demo right now. I got a buddy who didn't even tell me. He knew I was into Demo. He got 2 demos in about 2-3 weeks ago. I'm telling him to sell them. Sell them and then take the money and just buy some Demo tokens. The price is so low right now. If you think it's going to go up in a bull market, which I do, not financial advice, I would buy that. Same thing with HiveMapper Honey. The price is going down so much. What is the carrot, as they say, to want to buy the buying pressure of Demo and Honey? Honey was the other one I was thinking of. But I would buy, before I go buy a $500 or $600 HiveMapper mapper right now, and I could be wrong, I'd buy the token with that. The token is down. And guess what? I'm the last person who should be giving financial advice, because I'm the guy who made $5 grand in 17 days at HNT, and yet I'm still working and struggling, because I just went and bought more freaking 30 more helium miners with my money. And I mean, I've told stories about my family having the emergency evacuate during the hurricane, and H&T helped pay for that. But you know what I mean? So I could be wrong. This could be the time to go buy 3 HiveMapper cameras. My point I'm trying to make is, you're not getting the rewards like you saw. You saw these YouTube videos that the money these people were making when this was a couple of months ago. People were making $100-something a day at HiveMapper and GeoNet at one point. They're not making that now. GeoNet at one time, they were making $12 a day. Now it's $10 a day. Then guess what? Now there's a halving coming in. But they're also burning, Same thing with XNet. I tell people if I had $20 to blow, I'd buy an XNet. But is it starting to get too late? That token's really tanked in price. So have some other ones. But again, I've also said this other thing. BS coins, I don't want to use the word because now that I'm compensated on YouTube, I get hurt if I use bad words. Get my mouth washed out with soap, like my mama used to tell me, is even the BS coins go up. The crud coins, if you get my drift, go up during a bull market, during a strong altcoin season bull market. Coins that have projects that have failed, abandoned, and everything have gone up during bull market. So why would we not think XNet, Demo, and HiveMapper are going to go up? But again, if you're buying those devices, you have to ROI first. To Demo, I got Demo in for Christmas. $89 per Demo device. I have not ROI'd $89 yet. And here we are 6 months later. That's what you have to worry about. Where if you bought the token right now, starting today, you could be getting into profit. That's the thing. Navy AI nodes. Tell you, I want to get into nodes just because I do so much IT work here. I have stacks of servers in a closet that can't run the stuff that we normally run because we're running some high-end stuff here and cameras and different things like that that are going to go out for trash. And I told them, hey, don't trash them servers. Leave them on the side. I'll work on them, try to upgrade them a little bit, clean them up, wipe them out. And I'd like to run some type of server, some type of node for project. I keep looking at, but some of these want so much to stake, it's crazy. I really wanted to run a validator for SwordChain, but when I found out that, my boy Dash Tech was doing it, I'm like, hey, he's already got it solved. They're limited on how many they do. I'm pushed to everybody, and he's doing very well. So thank y'all, everybody who joined Dash Tech Validator on SwordChain. I appreciate that. But, I've always wanted to run some type of node. I have fiber in a closet, not here at the office, off-site. I'm not gonna get in trouble. I lasted 28 years at this job. I ain't gonna get screwed. I ain't gonna screw up now. But off-site, I have a place from an IT company who's always said, they come into crypto too, is they have a fiber connection ready for me. It's got UPS backed up and generator backup. Just for that aspect. And I know nodes don't even really make money. Just something I was, I've always think about doing. So, the people who have again staked that, listen, I'm making some great rewards with, I've never figured out the percentage. I think I got almost 4,000 SwordChain staked now, and I'm getting pretty decent rewards back, several tokens a day, I think. And I'm just turning around, and every day I'm making, especially when I found out that even when your vehicle's off, you can still make SwordChain with your app, if your app's still connected. When I'm sitting in my office now, sometimes my phone is still connected to my car, depending on where I park at. That's supposed to get corrected with one of the updates. Also, another update that's coming is that, and I don't know when this, they make it sound like this is going to be some kind of secret, but they are going to have where right now your SwordChain can jump from vehicle to vehicle. Listen, I'm transparent with y'all. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm taking advantage of that. They want vehicle information on how you drive and what's going on. So if I'm in my truck and I'm going to my hunting lease, I have it on. When I get home or the next day, because I'm exhausted after working outside in the hunting lease at 105 degrees, the next day when I go to church, then we go out to eat as a family after, or we go shopping or something like that, I'm putting my SwordChain in my wife's vehicle, and I'm going to use that one. Why wouldn't I? It's getting vehicle information, because it's not going to get anything off mine if it's parked. But what I'm getting at is, what I'm hearing and what I'm reading is, on SwordChain, at some point, it's going to be locked to whatever vehicle is plugged into. Now, I'm just telling you what I'm reading. I'm not saying that's factual. That could be people who don't know what the hell they're talking about. But I'm seeing people in the SwordChain Discord saying at some point, before it goes to mainnet, it's going to lock into the vehicle that it's plugged into. So right now, if it's plugged into your little Yugo that you only use once a month, you happen to be in it today to test drive it, it's going to be stuck to that Yugo. So that's something that we have to worry about. But I'm hoping that they would at least do an announcement and let people know that. So I'm trying to see if there's any other announcement we want to go over, not to make this too long, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Wingbits is on fire, and I keep saying that every video, but their Discord doesn't stop. We have been, me and several guys have been look, I got people right now asking me. It's the Discord has not stopped. I've been helping people left and right. This is a great community. Great community. Wingbits runs a very, very tight community. This ain't grass where people are attacking each other left and right like they got a huge target on their back. Yeah, we're getting some good little arguments, you know, what I think should be and what other people think should be. And one thing I will say is, without going off on this tangent too much, is mileage varies with RF. I run 500 and something microwave. I won't say 500 because some of those cameras are inside buildings. So I would say, let's say 350 microwave shots around my parish. We have parishes here in Louisiana, not counties. I have them from my building to across the street, and I got one that's 17 miles. I've noticed with RF, and this also goes for repeaters that I've worked on, VHF, UHF, 800 megahertz repeaters. You can have two identical setups almost right next to each other and get different mileage out of them. You can set up a microwave link point to point here and a microwave link point to point here, both with free line of sight. And this one works fine, and this one has an issue. So just because it's 12 dBi signal plus antenna worked very poorly for me versus the 5.5, this gentleman says it made a big difference. Then you have another guy in here that says he put two of them side by side and couldn't tell the difference. So why would you pay $30, $40 more? So just discussions like that. People coming to us, asking about it, but people are getting excited because you have Wingbits going to testnet. And whether or not you're running, I just did a video yesterday for those who may want to see it, how to take a helium device and convert it, you know, the Pi in it strictly to Raspberry Pi OS, whatever you want to call it, if you don't want to run helium anymore, or just taking a regular Pi that you might buy, and how to convert that in very few steps, how to convert that to Wingbits, how to set it up, how to set up an account. And I have that video on my channel. And because my last video I had about Wingbits was the old version where you had to go buy a hex from Wingbits and stuff like that, which they've gotten away from. So, you know, we're in this hardware section. We're in setup discussion where people are asking different questions and different things like that. Are they running into issues and stuff like that? Also the general. But again, I know some people don't like it. People leave comments on my YouTube. They don't like Discord. I understand that. But I still say over and over, if you are going to be in testnet projects to keep up with what's going on, so you're not blindsided like these people, WeatherXM, who want to know where my token's at, I got rug pulled and all this other stuff, you have to be in the Discords. You can't rely on me and these other things to give, updates. So Bit Harvest had an issue with one of their updates with Bobcat, and that should be back online shortly. I'm even running a Bobcat from them, and mine went down, and it was weird because I could see it online, but I couldn't get to it. So they're dealing with that. You know, I have about 4 or 5 devices on that. It makes it simple because instead of you having the SSH and the things like that, you can strictly go to the to the Bit Harvest dashboard on your device and check out your TAR 1090 for Wingbits and, you know, different things like that. CureCoin. I'm supposed to be doing a freaking video on CureCoin. I think that's a great project. It's another one that, you know, it's not about making a dime off of it. It's about helping other people out. Parkinson's is a big thing that affected my family and still affecting my family to this day with some loved ones I have, without giving out too much more personal information. And one of the things that you can choose your CureCoin to help out is Parkinson's research. And I need to do a video on that. They want to do an AMA with me. I just need time. So, well, we've gone an hour. Nobody really has any questions or anything like that. I appreciate the few people that did watch. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing these lives because, you know, I get the same amount, 6 or 8, 9 people who watched the live, but I get 100 something, if not 200 plus, that watch the video after. I think until I can get a decent time, maybe, you know, start at 7 p.m. But then, you know, I am George, and I love I am George. I love, you know, Cryptos R Us. I'm supposed to be at Consensus 2024 right now. You know, despite what y'all think, I'm not in Austin, Texas. I could have went. Consensus 2024 gave me a media pass, but it was just too much to swing with a week's notice. Too much stuff going on with my family and different things like that. I couldn't swing it. So I am here. But I wanted to go. RFK was speaking, despite who, you know, not to get in the political reign again, but just to hear what he had to say. George was going to be there. Karate Combat was going to be there. Tech Hustler was fighting. I'm hoping I can somehow figure out how to stream that tonight. If anybody knows how to stream Karate Combat from Consensus tonight, I would really appreciate that. I would love to be able to see that fight. You know, I don't know how that's going to go, but actually, if you go to the Twitter X, it's actually showing, but I don't want to show too much of it because I might get in trouble for copyright or something like that. But it does appear that you can watch the live, and it's starting now. So Tech Hustler is supposed to be fighting. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Yep, they're at Consensus and all that. I think I missed a good one, Consensus. If y'all familiar with Consensus, that's one of the biggest, you know, big crypto conferences. And my plan is to hopefully start making more of these crypto conferences. Here is RFK speaking, but I've been trying to catch some of these lives and some of these excerpts from Consensus. You know, crypto is something I'm definitely always learning about, because even though I've been in this since probably 2015, 2016, if not earlier than that, I don't know nothing. It's so much different stuff going on with it. I can't keep up, especially the NFT thing. That's one thing I'm really clueless about, if there's one subject. So again, you know, I'm trying to get my computer built for the house. I showed y'all earlier, for those who came in late, that I am trying to get my computer built. And, you know, I got a couple of things I still need to get a hold of. I'm trying to get this up, and it's not cooperating with me. So let me see. We still need, I got a hard drive in my Amazon cart. I'm probably purchasing in a little while. I'll keep going back and forth if I want the Samsung 990 or the Western Digital. I forget exactly which one it is, but I go to different websites, and I'm trying to make this a top-notch computer for streaming, content creation, a little bit of gaming, because I do most of my gaming on Xbox. But I don't want to have to upgrade anytime soon. So, you know, I got my i13-900K already purchased. I got my Wi-Fi 7 Motherboard purchased. I got my RAM purchased. I got 64 gigs of DDR5, 6400 PC5 51200 RAM purchased. I have my power supply purchase that was on special. So, you know, I still have a decent amount. I still gotta go spend, you know, Windows 11, and I'm finding that the prices of these GPUs are finally starting to calm down just a little, not a lot, just a little bit. So do I need to up that to a 4080 or 4090 card? I don't know. Last time I checked, 4090 cards were like $1,500, if not $2,000. And there's no way I'm spending that kind of money. I don't care. So, like, for those who missed it, some people have suggested maybe taking donations for computer build to go towards the computer build, and I'll do some kind of advertisement if you have a business or something like that, or a website, as long as it's nothing too X-rated, crazy, PG-13 or something like that. Maybe doing that. If you're interested in that, check my email out in the bottom. I'm not looking for any kind of like crypto type influencing type deals or anything like that, because I just don't want to get involved in that. Y'all know I'm trying to be as honest as possible. But I need to get this computer build done, because the computer build lets me do more videos at home, be there with my family, do lives at a decent time when maybe more people would watch it, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock or something like that. I can create better videos, not have this stupid, you know, green screen. Because here at my office, I got deer heads behind me. And when I first started doing videos, I had people who complained to YouTube and complained to me about the animals in the back. And with it being my office, I didn't want to push anything. Therefore, you know, when I get home and I have it in my home office and I have it in my YouTube office, they're just gonna have to put up with it. But so I hide everything behind me. But when I get this computer built, I can make a full YouTube studio. I plan on having, you know, some kind of screen on the wall for charts and stuff like that. And just, I got all kinds of ideas and stuff like that. It all takes money. So maybe if we can get a couple more of these test net projects to mainnet. But that's what I'm looking to do, get this done. You know, I haven't really decided that on the case yet. Somebody was trying to talk me into that one, but I don't know if I care for that one. And, you know, $300 for a case is crazy. $300 for motherboard is crazy. Some of the stuff is just crazy. So we rambled on long enough. Price prediction for Wingbits with new supply. I have no idea. I really have no idea. I don't know how to figure that out, because we did reduce it and they voted by landslide to reduce that down to, what is it now, 10 million? I mean, 10 billion or something like that. You know, I don't, let me see if I can find it. How about polls? So we voted, and personally, me, I didn't care, because I still say that, you know, if you have 10 billion, you know, if you hold 100 coins worth $100 at 10 billion, when you had 100 billion, you might have 1,000 coins worth $100. It's still worth $100, but it does make it appear a little better of this 10 billion tokens. I don't know what, you know, maybe somebody else with a little bit smarter tokenomics can kind of figure that out. You know, maybe going to, let's see if we can do like a coin market cap and so where are we at? 10 billion. You know, not that this, and this might be the wrong way of even looking at it, but you got Graph that has about a $10 billion circulating supply. Chili's, you know, so you're looking at that, but again, I hate to start throwing numbers around, because y'all gonna go make me order a new GMC Denali pickup truck or something like that, because I got a few Wingbit tokens. But it also matters, you know, if people are buying or not. And we brought that up earlier. Is what's going to be the buying pressure of Wingbits? You can't just keep selling. At some point, you have to have some buying pressure of that token. You know, I have 58,000 wings. I have over 30 days. I'm just going to sit there and think about it. 232. So you take your trusty calculator. Now, and again, this is 30 days. So like, I don't know what I would have over total time. 3, 2, 3. You know, so I have 232,000, and what we said that, you know, because I forgot already. And so this is 30 cents, 60 cents, 14 cents. So let's just say 14 cents, just so I don't go and start going crazy. Yeah, that's stupid. I'm not even gonna even discuss that. You know, I'm at $33,000. But again, this is just stupid numbers we're throwing out there. You can't go off of that because you don't know how many is going to be held, and I don't know. I just figuring out them kind of prices is stupid, you know. So, you know, you look it off of that to answer your question, Jonathan. 2 zeros or 1. That looks like there's no zeros. It's a point and then a number. You don't know that, you know. Algo has 8 billion and then 19 cents. You have Conflux that has 4 billion, so it's less, and they're at 21 cents. So you can't really go by that. You know, this is, let me see this. You know, it is kind of range, but look, that's Tether. Can't use Tether. It's also about supply and demand, you know, demand to a point. I don't know. Don't get me started on this. Be buying me a yacht. Just want a fishing boat so I can take my son fishing on my own. That's what I keep telling everybody, that this is what this bull market is about. Is I'm sick of wanting to go out to eat with my family and not have to go look at the checkbook to see if we can swing whatever we can swing, you know, because we had some health issues lately. My daughter injured her arm pitching softball, and I had to pay for things with that. I had some heart issues. And even with insurance, you know what a stress test costs? It's crazy. And you have these bills rolling in. I want to be able to, you know, have my son who just got a truck, and it wasn't nothing crazy. It was a little small pickup truck. My daughter starts driving also soon. I got to pay for her insurance. Got to pay for a small little vehicle for her. I want to be able just to do those kind of things and not have to worry about crunching down to craziness. And that's what I want out of this bull market. I want to be able to free that debt up. I'm not looking for Lambos. I'm not looking for private jets. I'm not looking to retire early or anything like that. And that's what I want to help everybody else achieve. Is I'm sure majority of y'all who watch me are in that same boat. Y'all got families, gonna have families soon, or your kids might even be moved out, and you just want to be able to live comfortable, make smart decisions, live comfortably, make some passive income while we're doing the other things that we might enjoy doing. It'd be nice to go fishing and go hunting or spend time with your family while you know that you have passive income projects who are bringing income in without you having to mess with it. You know, whether that is a demo or sword chain device or Wingbits device or helium device. You know, I tell everybody I still have 20 something helium devices running. It might only be making me $7 or $8 a day. That's $7, $8 every day. When I'm playing Call of Duty, it's a habit. At 10 p.m. Central Time, I am taking my IoT and I'm sucking it in from all my helium devices for $7 to $8, and I am immediately converting it to Solana, because I still think Solana's got a 5 or 6x this bull cycle left to go. So that's $7 is going to be $30 every day. That's $1,000 a month by itself, before we talk about any other projects. Again, not financial advice. That's what I just keep telling myself so I don't go crazy. So again, thank y'all for watching this. Going on 74 minutes. I still got to go to the gym, go spin my wheels there, and then go home and eat and gain everything back. So I appreciate everybody who's watched. Again, for those who missed the beginning, I know they got several more people in this live right now that weren't here in the beginning, but if y'all can please, a couple of different things. Switch account. Please go to my other YouTube page. Grumpy Dad Outdoors. Only got 11 subscribers. I could really use the help. I'm trying to do more fishing videos. Can't do any hunting videos, not hunting season, but I did take y'all on the trip to the new hunting lease where we looked at some different things that's happened recently at the hunting lease. I don't know why this aspect, again, I love live so much, but this aspect is all wrong. Let's try this again. So we I did a little video on, oh, it's still messed up. That's telling me it's time to end this stream. But anyway, so I do some cooking videos. I'm planning on doing some more cooking videos. Four-wheeler riding behind the Mississippi River. We live right on the Mississippi River in between New Orleans and Baton Rouge. Got some flooding going on. I took some four-wheeler riding through there. Shared that with y'all. So I've been trying to get Mardi Gras videos and stuff. Some with my side business. So I've been trying to really push that. If y'all can really help me out with that, I would really, really appreciate it. Again, there's a link that's in my description of all my videos for that. Please make sure you like this video. If you got anything out of it, that really helps me build the channel. Also, I just hit 12,000 subscribers again. Thank you for everybody who's did that. Let me see. And last but not least, also, for those who missed it at the beginning, please, please also go and like my Grumpy Dad Twitter page. I'm trying to update a lot of stuff on there. Anything fast that comes out, I'm trying to push it there since I don't have time to make videos all the time. So if you can go to @GrumpyDad56, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Also, I'm trying to put out 2 or 3 videos a week. I did a new how-to video on wing bits yesterday. I even did, but I know people ain't watching it till the end. I do chapters to let everybody skip around, but nobody really watched to the end because I had a giveaway at the end and not a single person signed up for it. So, and it's expired now. So, you know, I know my videos are too long. I start ranting too long, just like I'm doing right now. But I try to give giveaways, and I try to do crypto airdrops and different things like that for those people who do stick around and listen to me for that long. But that'll be it for this evening. I appreciate it. Again, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these lives with such few people watching it. Y'all tell me. It doesn't matter. I try to do this more of a BS thing to go back and forth. But, you know, one time when I was doing these lives, I was getting several questions that kind of keep it going and keep it moving. And Jonathan participated. I appreciate it. But that's about it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But hey, I was gonna cancel the Monday like project updates and stuff like that. And I had several people reach out to me and tell me, please don't cancel it. You know, they do skip around for whatever projects they're interested in. So I'm gonna keep doing those. So y'all let me know, you know, or do I need to figure out another video to do on Thursdays? Maybe always an outdoor video or something. I don't know. So thank you all for watching. And if you're having these 100-degree heats outside, make sure y'all take care of yourself, stay hydrated, everything. And because it's going to be a hot, stupid, crazy summer. It's May and it's 100. Oh, our heat index is only down to 91 degrees at 6:30 at night. So thank you all very much